I love it. I love it. How's everybody doing tonight? 7:30. How we doing? Give me a little woo. Woo. All right, that was a little woo. And I get a larger woo. 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 All right. I'll take that. All right. So I realized you can look super cool when you got one toothpick in your mouth, just hanging out there like a cowboy or something. But two toothpicks in your mouth, you're an adult doing a walrus impression. Not cool. Not cool at all. 3 toothpicks is like, what is this guy doing? Is he trying to eat toothpicks? Does he think he's a beaver? What's going on? 4 toothpicks, even weirder. Like, what's going on? 5, 6, it just bottoms out at a certain point. But like, you keep stuffing toothpicks in your mouth, you're persistent about it. Once you get to like 200, you're like, you got like a lot of toothpicks in your mouth. You're looking crazy. It's almost cool. People are like, this guy really is serious about putting toothpicks in his mouth. You get to 300, you're like, you're really commanding the attention of the room with all these toothpicks in your mouth. They're like, can you fit any more? You get to 500, that's a Guinness World Record. It's way cooler than just 1 toothpick in your mouth. Surprise. Yeah, you know? 1 toothpick, cool. Bottoms out, comes back around, way cooler. Way higher risk of splinters though, so. You know, it's a cost-benefit analysis. Do you want to be that cool? Do you want a splinter in your face? So, yeah, 7:30. I love you guys. I work in a restaurant, and the fire alarm went off the other day. But like, it kind of went off. It was like, didn't really commit to going off all the way. The light was just flashing, but there was no alarm. And there's clearly no fire, and like, we're in the middle of lunchtime, and so we did not evacuate. And the whole restaurant didn't evacuate, and a fireman comes in and he's like, why aren't you evacuating? What's wrong with you? And I'm at the front of the store. I'm like, wow, he's so mad. I don't understand why he's so upset about this situation. Would he have reacted this way if he came in and we were on fire? I don't think so. I don't think that would have gotten the same reaction. We're like, why didn't you get out of here, you idiots? You're burning to death now. Way to go. So I bike a lot, and I use a Kryptonite brand lock, and I think that's a funny branding choice for that company to make, because like, Superman is the absolute bottom of the list of people I'm worried about stealing my bike. He's like a very classically morally upright, and he can fly. He's got no use for it. I don't know what they're thinking over there. So, okay, so, anyone seen Queer Eye for the Straight Guy on Netflix? Anyone watch that shit? That shit is amazing. Oh my god, if you haven't watched it, it is just non-stop hilarity and uplifting sentiment and just fabulous fashion advice, and it's great. So, the thing that's great is it's like, the main thing that's great, that's worth watching for, is at the end, when like, you know, they find these people who are just objectively gross examples of people regardless of like your sexual orientation or gender. They're just like fucking animals, and they teach them how to like shave off their beard or put on cologne or wear a hat, you know, like normal stuff. Really, or like fucking pitting avocado, you know, just things. That's like all they do for the culinary side of it, is they're just like, yeah, now you can open an avocado, girls will love it. And they're always like, oh my god, thank you, I couldn't have cracked that code. So they get together after they teach them all these fancy tricks like hats and avocados, and they watch them, and they get so like, first of all, this show will make you feel like being gay is a superpower. It's amazing. Like, they all have their separate jobs, and then like one of them has inexplicably gray hair, like the X-Men, you know. So they get together at the end of the episode, and their secret hideout. They literally have a secret hideout, and they just watch these straight people do the normal people shit that they taught them to do on a big screen television, and just cheer like crazy. And it's just like, you can't find something like, you can't find on TV anywhere else 5 really enthusiastic, fabulous gay men cheering for a straight man going into his closet to get a hat. You can't, like, it's amazing. I cannot recommend Queer Eye for the Straight Guy enough. Let's see what else I wrote about that shit. It's really just like, okay, so yeah, they all have separate jobs, you know, like they all have, like, there's the fashion stuff, and they they cut to them like, they cut to them like shopping and redesigning all that stuff. But there's one that's just culture, and he's like just on his phone. Like, he's never doing anything. He's just always on his phone, like, or texting. You know, and they'll be like frantically cooking and shopping. Like, oh, we gotta get this all done in a week, and he's just like casually chatting, and somehow he's still the leader. I don't know how. I don't know what it is. I don't know, he's like the orgy king or something. He's just like. That's all I got for time. I don't know. I just wanted to see how that was. But Well, good night, guys.
Put it on for Lucas Brown.